Neil Robertson, of course, former snooker champion in the world, one of the best players on the circuit. So I've been speaking to Neil all over the weekend. He loves his football. He's a big Chelsea fan. Sent me this. He said, England World Cup wins since 2006. It's one of those that's doing the rounds on social media at the moment. These are the teams that we've beaten in the World Cup since 2006, right?
This is quite important.
16 years,
yes,
right?
Yes.
Tunisia, Panama, Colombia, Sweden.
Since when?
2006.
Okay.
Sweden, Slovenia, Paraguay, Trinidad, Ecuador, Iran, Wales and Senegal. By the way, Senegal had key players missing as well. That's quite bad.
I just think with these crop of players, a better manager would get the best out of them. But look, what Gareth's done, he deserves respect. I think Stuart Pearce said it in that little bulletin.
Bulletin?
What was it, little package?
Bulletin going out there.
In the little package, he said the right thing.
Just
Gareth Southgate deserves respect for the job that he's done. And I think he has. But at the same time...
What job has he done?
Off
the pitch, the job he's done.
Yeah,
not on the pitch.
Okay, but if you talk about winning games, winning major trophies, then he's not delivered.
Has this World Cup been a failure?
But what he's done, he's made people believe in this current England squad. That's what he has done.
I know, Benty, we've always believed in England.
No,
every World Cup, it's coming home. Every World Cup.
Yeah, but not to the extent of this crop of players. I think everyone has really believed that. Right,
I think you're wrong, mate. Golden generation.
No, this is depth-wise. I think this squad's probably better. That depth throughout the board. This squad's probably got more players.
I don't think
I'm not saying 11, but depth. It's probably better.
But as an England fan, right? I think I counted up this morning. I think it's 13 England managers I've lived through so far.
Wow.
I know.
Ramsey, first one was 66.
That's right. Yeah. Before Winterbottom. But every World Cup I can remember. So Ron Greenwood in 82, I don't really remember that World Cup. I remember the final. I just remember Tardelli's goal. But after the 86, 90, 94, even though we weren't in 94, I remember them all, right? Yeah. But every World Cup we've been in, I have the same level of expectation. I'm always like, do you know what? I think with Mark Haley up top, I'm like that. Do you know what? With Alan Shearer, and then it moves on.
94,
with Becks,
94 wasn't
Scholes.
There. 94 wasn't there, so they didn't qualify.
Right.
98 didn't give him any chance with that Brazil team there. And the French team didn't give him a chance. 2002 didn't give him a chance again because of Brazil. They won it. But then this period where they've got to 2018, then the one against the Euros against Italy, and then this World Cup. I thought in that period there, I did think, no, there's an opportunity to win something. But I think what's most annoying is that I feel like in every single one of them games, Italy, Croatia, and France, the game's been there in their hands to just go on and go, put your foot down, go and get the result. And it just doesn't happen.
Here's the thing. I said this earlier on, right? So in this game, we're 2-1 down on 78 minutes with Giroud, right? Then we make substitutions. Mount for Henderson.
By the way, he's underrated, by the way.
Who?
Giroud. Oh, my God. Every big game, bosh, goal.
Okay, I don't think he's underrated. He's a top scorer of all time.
But he's still underrated. People were saying,
you're right,
they've only got Giroud.
You're right. Sterling for Saka. I would never take Saka off. Rashford for Foden on 85. Like, what are you doing for 5 minutes? Grealish coming off the bench for an injured Stones. Why is Grealish being brought on 90 plus 8?
So your problem is that last substitution, the time of the...
No, all of them. He was reactive. He reacted to a situation rather than be proactive, right? You mentioned the Euros. So Bonucci made it 1-1 on 67 minutes in the final. On 71 minutes, we made our first substitution, Saka for Trippier. 74, Henderson for Rice. Then 120 minutes, I'm guessing to take a penalty, Marcus Rashford came on.
I remember that.
But exactly the same scenario, that he'll only make decisions when he's forced into it, rather than make decisions because he thinks we've got a chance of winning it. That's the problem with Gareth Southgate. And you're right. What he's done for the national side, his relationship with the press and the fact that he's got all the players,
and even supporters.
I get all that. I get, but there's so much more. There's so much more that needs to be done other than just that.
Do you know
right?
what? And you're 100% right. And I do think with Gareth, again, he deserves respect for the job that he's done. But I feel with Gareth and these players, while he's in charge, he can't get us over that line.
Yeah, you're right.
Do you know what I mean? Where we've got everything's there set in stone. The FA's backed him. You've got the players there that are playing at a good level. The pool to choose from is massive. But for Gareth, he just can't. And some managers are like that. Just can't get you over that line to become that elite.
He's not going to manage. There's not too many clubs in the Premier League that would swap their manager for Southgate.
I don't think there's any.
Okay.
Certainly not in the top half.
No, there isn't. So I don't know where he goes next. So, okay, let's go to the phone line. So basically, bottom line, do you want Southgate to remain as England manager? What are you saying, yes or no?
I'm saying no. I want to see someone else come in, but that's the problem. Who comes in and work with his players? So who do you get?
Okay.
But
you want him out?
Yeah, I think it's time for a change. He's had three major tournaments.
I agree with you. Will's a West Ham fan. Hello, Will.
Hello.
How are you?
Fellas, yeah, I'm fine, thank you. How are you guys?
Yeah, we're good.
I've got a really bad back, actually.
I can't believe you're all right. We were all gutted because England went out, and we played really well. It was a bad referee, bad decisions, and we were unlucky in that respect. I'm a bit tired of that because I've been supporting England since I was little. So the only one I can't remember is 1974, and since then we've had Bobby Robson, my all-time favourite since then. Venables was good. Hit a semi-final of a World Cup and a final of a European Championship. Now, we had problems in those. We could have maybe won those with different management decisions, but we got to them. Now, we went to this last World Cup, this World Cup just gone, and we could have won that. I mean, we probably could have won the one where we had the handball against us. And that was old Bobby, wasn't it? And he was a magician, fantastic. Now, Southgate, all those people that are saying get rid of Southgate, what you got to think beyond get rid of Southgate, you've got to think who's going to take over. Gareth Southgate's got integrity, he's got intelligence, and he knows football inside out. And you can see that. He's not a Billy Big, what's the names?
Will, are we going to win a major title with Gareth Southgate in charge?
Absolutely. Unless there's a better manager out there.
But what's that based on? What's that based on?
But there are better managers out there.
No, but I can answer the question. That is based on the fact that every campaign that we've had with Southgate, we've got better each time.
No, we haven't. We just got beaten in the quarters. Last time out, we went to the final.
We played better. He's nursed a team. His team out there, that's basically his all prodigies that have come in since changes. And no, we have got better. We haven't.
We just went out in the last 8. Last time we got to the final.
It depends who you play. Doesn't it?
I'm judging it by how far you get in the competition. Last time out, we got
an easy run in the last World Cup. We should have won it there.
But that's the problem, Will. We didn't win it.
I know. But
we're not getting better. We're not getting better.
We are getting better. Of course we are.
Well,
we're getting better.
Well, Will, we just got beat in the quarters. Last time out was a final. How's that better?
What do you guys know about betting? When have we had better odds?
I don't look at betting. I look at no. I look at results.
You advertise it on you advertise it on your station.
No, but okay. Look at the betting for Brazil. They were favourites. They've gone out. Are you telling me that if you phoned up talkSPORT in Brazil and you go, well, you were favourites?
Each World Cup gets harder, doesn't it? It's showing. You've got Japan now pushing hard, good teams. We used to play San Marino with farmers.
But Will, let me ask you this. You're a West Ham fan, right? You're a West Ham fan.
You've got all professionals. Yeah, I am.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a results business, football. Where did you finish last season?
Where did we finish last season? I think we were just outside the Europa, so we were playing the Toyota.
You were 7th, right? You were 7th.
Yeah.
If this season I said to you, even though you finished 12th, you're getting better, would you say that's absolute garbage?
No.
What, you'd say you're getting better if you finish 5 places lower?
No. Listen, all teams have ups and downs.
No, but would you?
You know, we got the same players. No, I wouldn't say no.
Okay. Well, we finished in the last 8 in this World Cup, and the last one we got to the last 2.
Right. So, do you think we played worse I'll ask you this: do you think we played worse in this World Cup?
No.
Than we did in the other one.
My statement is we're not getting better.
Of course we are. Yeah. Look at it now. We had, in my opinion, all this stuff about his decisions. We had the best players playing for us on Saturday night.
We didn't,
and we had 5 or 6 that are almost as good sitting on the bench, raring to go, and it was scaring other nations. And you can't play 17 players, can you? You've got to play who you think is best. Everyone banging on about Grealish. These players need to understand that if you go to a club where you're just going to collect a cheque and sit on the subs bench and you're not going to play, it's not going to better your football, is it?
Do you know what though, Andy, right?
He does play, that's a bit harsh.
It's a bit of a mad one because I get it. You talk about the progression of this football team but every time England come up against someone who they're not expected to beat, they don't beat. Now, you said to me about if Gareth Southgate goes, you need to find someone to come in. And now, if you just want to go English, the pool's very small, of course. But if you're looking for a tournament type coach who's top quality, it has to be Thomas Tuchel. He knows exactly what.
Pochettino, would you take him?
Not over Thomas Tuchel, absolutely not.
No, instead of, if you can't get Tuchel, would you rather have Poch or Southgate?
Poch, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd have Poch over Southgate.
Let's carry on taking calls, shall we? 03717 22 3. Do you think England are improving? Is quarterfinals better than final?
No, of course it's not.
Okay.